Hey, what is up, guys? I am Hippie. I want to welcome you back to a brand new Wynncraft video for you guys today. So, one of the things that I've always done in Wynn for the updates was make a new video or find a new way for people to make emeralds on their own, whether it be running chests or killing mobs and collecting items. I've always made one for the different levels in Wynn and updated them for the new updates. With the Gavel update, some changes came to the Jesus Christ. With the Gavel update, some changes came to the mechanics and made it kind of impossible to do the things that I had done in the other videos. So today we're going to go ahead and make a new one and update it for you guys in Gavel. My previous idea was to take a level 75 to caves that were around 30 to 40, kill the mobs that had high loot drops, and sell all the items, and you would be able to make somewhere around an LE to an LE and a half an hour. But now the mobs only drop items if you're within a certain range from them. So what we're going to do is take a test here and see how I can do with a level 96 in the Frozen Heights and how I can do with a level 55 assassin in the Wolf Den. So let's go ahead and start with the Molten Heights area here. I'm just going to come on up here and basically I'm going to kill mobs until I have a full inventory of loot, go back to Rotorok, ID the things I can, sell the things I can, and see how much we make in how short amount of a time, and then we'll times that by however many we need to get us to an hour and see how much we would make in an hour. So what I'm going to do is speed up the footage here while I'm collecting items, and then when I have a full inventory of items, I'm going to come back and we'll talk about how much we make.
Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Okay, now that we are back in Rotorok, what we are going to do is go through our inventory and we're going to sell all of the items that can't be ID'd, all the common stuff, all the cloudy armor, the impeccable items or whatever. And then we're going to come over here to the item identifier, and we're just going to identify literally every item that can be identified, all the uniques, all the sets, all the rares. If you have any legendaries, then of course throw them in there too. And after we get them all identified, we are going to sell them back to the item buyer. Now there's some things that can obviously affect your money made here, like if you can find some XP armor. You see I found a speaker, it happened to be terrible, but if you could have found a good one, then you could have sold that to a player for more. Legendaries can be sold for a lot more. Some of the rares like statues can be sold for a lot more. So the price here can go up a ton, but there is a base level. So in 11 minutes, we managed to make around 22 blocks. So that's about 2 LE an hour. But obviously, of course, if you find something like a legendary, you can sell that to a player from anywhere from 2 to 15 LE, depending on what it is. So you find a legendary, you can be set in an hour. So it all depends, I guess. If you get lucky and find a maxed out item, you could make a ton of LE. Otherwise, you can make an average of about 2 LE just selling the items here. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our assassin and do some grinding and see how much we can end up with at a level 55. Alright, we're over on the ninja now. I was able to use my same armor from my mage. I forgot to mention that the majority of how effective this is going to be comes down to your loot bonus. So I have a little bit of loot armor that gives me like, I think it's 79 loot bonus, and that's helping me get some of my drops quicker. So it might take you a bit longer if you don't have the loot bonus, but it's not too hard to get some of these items being their lower level. You can get much higher IDs than what I have. You can end up getting almost 200 if you have everything maxed out. I obviously don't. So loot bonus is going to help you get these items quicker. It's going to help you make money faster. So let's go ahead and I guess see how much I ended up getting after 16 minutes of grinding on the assassin. I ended up getting quite a few items. Unfortunately, there wasn't many rares. I think I only ended up getting 3 rares, and almost everything else was just common items. There was a couple of uniques in there, but I still don't end up doing too bad, being it's a lower level. It's around 55, I think, right there. So yeah, it's not too bad actually. I spent 16 minutes there. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to times it by 4 instead of 6, because we were able to do the other one much quicker. So 16 minutes, and I think I end up getting 12 blocks here. So you can make about 48 blocks an hour here. That's 3/4 of an LE. That's not too bad for the level range that we are. So basically what you guys got to do in order to make money just raw without having to deal to players is go to places that are around your class's level, grind, pick up a bunch of loot, and then go and sell it to the item buyer, and you get more drops and you get more money depending on how far away from the level you are. I try to keep it within like 5 below and 5 above if I can. So if you're level 90, try to grind at either 85 or 95 and so on. So that's the best way, I think, to get raw emeralds, not having to deal to players. Otherwise, if you want to deal to players, go do loot chests and get yourself some legendaries and put them on the market, and you can get quite a few emeralds. You can get like a stack of LE in a week or so if you have really good IDs on some of your items on the Wynncraft forum. So that's going to go ahead and do it though for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Hippie, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, if you want to see what happened the last time in this series, you can go ahead and click the box that says last time. If you want to see who was the subscriber of the week last Sunday, you can click the top box. And if you want to jump to just some random video from my channel, go ahead and click that random box, and it's going to go ahead and take you there.